Alright everybody, we're back. Another video, a lot sooner, than the last time. This time, switched it up a little bit. We were trying things out on Club Poker. And honestly, I won't lie to you guys, it's soft as shit on this website. I'm actually playing a tournament right now. Let's just fold. First tournament I ever played on this website was a $33 entry bounty tournament. I ended up, long story short, I ended up winning because the competition is so fucking soft. It's so insane. If you guys want to win some easy money and you know how to play even the littlest bit of poker, about 3 bets, C bets, all that, all that bullshit ranges, play on here. You're gonna dominate. It is so fucking easy. These people play with like 80% VPIP or higher. Play every single hand, and as I'm speaking, I actually have kings. So let's show you guys this really quick for the intro, just for a little taste, That's crazy. Let's just bet pot. Get these dudes out the way. See, that's the thing though too. They all just, no 7? Cool. All right, perfect. Just took down a 50 big blind pot there, and we are in first place. First place. Like, it's so easy on this freaking website. Anyways, first tournament, $33 bounty. We won first place, which was pretty freaking cool. Won a little, I think it was like 370 or something in total. So, with that being said, let's get into it. If you guys like the video, leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, share it to your friends, all that shit. I don't know, maybe I need to switch things up. Let's get into it. Alright everybody, we're back. Back for another tournament. Switching it up this time, I decided to take a little bit of a break from Club WPT Gold, not too long, because I'm playing another tournament on there tonight. But, it was just, I went through like about a month and a half downswing. I just couldn't seem to win against anything. What really set me off, probably tilted me the most, was when I had pocket aces on the button, slightly short stacked. I only had about 25 big blinds in the tournament, and this one guy that was put on tilt, he was in first place, and then he dropped all the way down to like halfway in the field, and he just kept jamming every single hand. Every single hand he kept jamming, and everybody kept folding. And then I get pocket aces. Obviously, I'm calling. He flips over 4-7 offsuit. The run out comes 3, 5, 6, 6, and then 8 or something. And I don't know. Like, I kind of was just dumbfounded. I was like, I can't win if I lose every time I get my money all in, even with the best of it. So I decided to switch it up, come over here to Clubs Poker and see how it is. The tournament fields are much smaller. The action is so much softer. People don't really know what they're doing on here. So, I mean, it was definitely worth trying it out. So this tournament was a $33 buy-in bounty tournament with a $1,200 prize pool, I believe. And, like I said, guys, this is a roller coaster of emotions in this tournament. I kind of played pretty loose, pretty aggressive, which the strategy very much worked out for me in this website as opposed to on WPT Gold. Just because I feel like on WPT Gold there's a lot more people that know what they're doing, to say the least, as opposed to on here. The players just fold to C bets way too often. They fold to 3 bets way too often. If they get there, then they're going to continue to bet. If they don't get there, then they're going to fold. It's very, very, very straightforward with these players. See, like right here, I'm putting him on a flush draw. Kind of seems like the only thing he has, especially if he decides to check back here. He decides to bet 6.3 big blinds. I look at his stats. There's not enough going on, but he has an 83% VPIP. So he's playing pretty much everything. So he definitely could have a 6 in his hand, an 8, 8-5 type of hand suited. He could just have a lot of air, and I'm not gonna bluff into that. It took me a while to learn on this website that you cannot bluff these players. They don't know how to. They're either going to fold. They're either gonna fold if they don't have a made hand, or they're just gonna keep blasting if they have a good hand. And I'm telling you, these guys will go all in with middle pair. It's insane. It's insane to me. But it takes me a little while to realize that as I just keep blasting off, trying to see what we can do. And thankfully we take that hand down, so that pretty much tells me he didn't have anything. Guys, if you like the video, if you like the content, I know my last video did a little bit better than some of the other ones. Leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It helps me out, helps me get on other people's feeds. So that's all I'm asking. Maybe subscribe too if you want to see my journey, my journey to a WSOP champion or WPT champion. I just want a poker trophy. I don't know. Maybe my content sucks. Maybe I need to switch things up. I really want to play in live tournaments again, but it's just so hard living in Orlando. I mean, the closest poker room is about 45 minutes away. And, like on my weekends and shit, I got my computer right in front of me, and the action's pretty good on here. Like, why would I go to Orange City poker room to buy into a $500 tournament with a $10,000 prize pool when I could buy into a tournament on WPT Gold for $11 with a $15,000 prize pool? It just doesn't make financial sense. But I've already made plans. Well, I wouldn't say I've made plans because the schedule hasn't come out yet, but I talked to my wife and I let her know in October when WSOP does their circuit in South Florida, we're going to go to that because, I need to play another live tournament. I've been itching, to say the least, real degenerate shit, just trying to, I need to feel some cards. I have a deck of cards here at the house that I'll shuffle pretty much every day just to feel the cards, because I'm that much of a degen. Alright, moving back onto the poker, we got, I don't even know what position we're in. I think we're in the big blind. We got 9-10 offsuit. We're going to just min raise it to 2 big blinds. Probably should have gone a little bit bigger. Look at my little fiend ass hitting the vape, getting that nicotine addiction in. We flop top 2 pair, or not top 2 pair, I'm sorry. Flop bottom 2 pair on a pretty dynamic board, and it makes it even worse when now the 4-liner gets there. Any queen or 7 makes a straight. I'm thinking about what I should do, but optimal play is just to check and see where we're at. And now they both check, so I don't know. Could they be trying to trap? I don't think these guys have the skill set to be able to trap. I think they're pretty much, see, 1 big blind is not a bluff. That's just, he probably has some type of bluff catcher. He has a pair of 8s, yeah. So we take down a pretty decent pot, 23 big blinds. We love it. And after that, we draw pretty dead for a while. The blinds level up and move us down. But thankfully for us, we wake up with this monster, pocket queens. I mean, obviously, I don't know. Maybe I should be raising a little bit bigger here, but a lot's going through my mind, especially considering the player field. These guys are not that good. So if I've raised too big, then I feel like they're definitely going to fold. And now I just need to sit here and see if anybody here has a king. Playing ranges is also kind of out of the picture in this type of tournament, because these guys he's betting 6. He either has a flush draw or a 10 in his hand. And now the flush gets there, which makes it great for me, because I'm pretty sure he's going to blast now, which with a hand like maybe 10-8 or Ace-10, 10-King, 10-Jack. He bets 9 big blinds. I'm going greedy. I want all of it. Let's play for stacks, bro. This is also a bounty tournament too, so $7.50 is on everybody's head, and it's progressive too, so it's pretty good. And he flips over exactly what I thought, 8-10 or some form of 8. See what I'm saying, guys? Like, see, like that guy's tripping. He should have folded. He definitely should have folded after I pushed him all in. And granted, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I might not even be able to do that, but I think I've learned and I've gotten good enough to be able to fold in that situation. And you know, if the guy shoves you all in, especially snap shoves you all in, you should probably fold because he probably has a full house. So a little bit of a leak in my game there. I should maybe take a little bit more time to induce a bluff and try to make it seem like I don't have anything, so he could, you know, use up that time bank a little bit. This guy goes all in with 5-10 of clubs, doesn't get there with a flush. I take down another bounty, and it's just like, what are these guys doing? Look at my dumbass haircut. I need to get a haircut, man. I look fucking ridiculous. There goes the shit. Oh man, there goes the D-gen mode right there. We have Ace King of Hearts in the big blind, but look at me. I'm looking at slots, baby. You know what time it is. I kind of like this website. You know, you get to play slots while also losing money in poker. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. And you know, we're real excited about this 250K tournament tonight. First place is probably going to be around like 45 or 50K, and honestly, I feel really good about it. I feel really good about this tournament. You know, probably better than any tournament I played in recent times. Even better than this one. Better than the tournament I won the 8.7K in last month. That tournament I just bought in off of impulse. I think I had like $38 left in my WPT Gold account, and my wife had fallen asleep, so I was just sitting there watching TV, bored as fuck, and I was like, shit, fuck it, let's do it. And I just ended up winning, and it sucks because I don't have any video of it, because I played it on my MacBook, and I don't have OBS on my MacBook. But moving on, let's get into some hands right here. We got Queen 8 of Hearts in the small blind. We're gonna defend, just you know, just cold call, see what we got here. And yeah, these guys are so transparent, too transparent. One of them has an ace or a king. I can't remember which one of them, but one of them had ace king. So we definitely just fold there. Moving on to dealer position, we got Queen 10 offsuit, my favorite hand personally. Don't care what anybody says, this is my favorite hand. I know it sucks, I know it's not a good hand, but you know what? Eat a dick. How about that? We're going to do a standard C-bet because these guys fold to C-bets way too often, as do I. I've learned that's a big-ass leak in my game, and I need to plug that shit up. That is causing me to lose a lot of money. Folding to C-bets prematurely, you know, not really thinking about players' ranges, you know, and shit, that's why we do this shit, you know, we do it to get better, figure out where we can, and that's why I like this fucking website, man. Like, this shit, it gives you all those stats. Like, Club WPT Gold only gives you your VPIP percentage. Like, okay, yeah, that gives me an idea of how tight somebody might be playing or how loose somebody might be playing, which does help understand ranges. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I got pocket queens again. But, you know, being able to see fold to C-bet percentages and PFR, or not PFR, what the fuck is that? All those other stats, whatever the fuck, you know. Let's see what we can get here. Hopefully we can get an all-in from this guy. I think I remember this hand, and he definitely puts me all in, for sure. He's going to wait a little bit, but yeah, he's going all in. And he has pocket jacks. Okay, cool. It wasn't this hand then. There was another hand in this tournament where somebody deep stacked like 70 big blinds. I think I had pocket tens or something. He put me all in. I called because fuck it, why not? And he flipped over pocket fives. Blew my mind. Since then, I've actually finished. Since this tournament, I've actually finished top 10 in two other tournaments I've already played. Like, the action is just so fucking insane on this website. It's so soft. It's so easy. Like, I'm not the best poker player by any means necessary. And even I find it incredibly easy to win money on this website. So if you even know the slightest bit about ranges and, a little bit about poker, I think you're good and you could probably win some coin on this website. Again, man, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below where you think I can make this shit better, because I don't know, something ain't going right. I'm gonna keep doing it though, because I like doing this shit. I like playing poker. I like recording it, and fucking just making big boy money. And then here we have ace queen on the dealer button, and we are in position. Definitely am not folding just yet with a gut shot. Does not get there on the turn. Now we have a two-tone board. Don't really know what to do. Kind of debate whether I should bet or check. Ultimately decide on check. Neither of the flushes get there. And this gives me a pretty clear decision to blast off with my ace high. I lose to jacks, I lose to kings, fives, eights, twos, but I think I can get those hands to fold most of the time. Don't see why I wouldn't. It seems like he's going to check back either way. And he does check, so yeah, I mean, let's just fire off. I think half pot, he snap calls, so he definitely has like a jack or something. Probably has like ace jack or jack 10. Maybe king jack, king queen, something like that. See what he folds over. Yeah, queen jack. I called it, I figured. But, I mean, I tell him, I let him know, good call. It was a good call. He snapped it off. He had a read on me. And I probably should have just checked that back with my ace high. Wasn't beating a whole lot. But we're going to make that money back here because we got pocket jiggities, baby. We got the jiggity jack-offs right here. And this Momo is going to bet to 4 big blinds. We don't stand for that. We're going to make it... Oh, I like that. Let's pot it. 22 big blinds. Okay, never mind. Let's go. What am I doing? Why did I call him? Fucking tripping. Alright, yeah, now I have to get him off this hand. Yeah, there we go. He has ace king. Just gotta fade an ace or a king. And we do. Beautiful. Get another little bounty headed our way. Don't know how much. Can't really remember. It looks like... whatever. Let's move on. You guys saw that next hand. It was two pair, or not two pair, it was jack 4 offsuit, so we're definitely just folding that, moving on to the next. Next we have ace jack of hearts on the button with 97 big blinds. We're crushing right now. We're in first place. Like, we're doing amazing. I'm talking to the guys in the chat, letting them know what time it is, letting them know that I'm going to beat their asses. No, I'm just kidding. I don't remember what we were talking about. I think it was about some hand. I think this guy was running, having some bad luck, and he was bitching about it. Let's keep it moving. We're just sun running in this freaking tournament also. That kind of helped too, along with the action being soft. We got pocket nines. Gonna raise it up to 3 big blinds. Pretty standard, I think. Alright. Board comes out queen 7-7, rainbow. We're just going to bet again, standard c-bet, and we're going to take it down here, take down another 5 big blinds. Bring us back up to above 100 big blinds. I love it, baby. Oh, man, I'm telling you guys, I can't wait for this freaking deep stack. This video is going to be insane, and I guarantee it because I'm going to play some of the best poker I have ever played in my life, and I can guarantee that. Moving on, we got 9 jack offsuit in the big blind. Definitely, I feel comfortable raising this hand. I don't think it's that bad of a play. Let me know down below what do you guys think of my play. If I think Definitely if I'm fucking up in some spots, which I know I obviously am. Like, it's, you know, not stupid. I know I'm obviously fucking up in one way or another. Let's see what my boy here does with 25 big blinds. He checks back, which kind of, I don't know, it leads me to believe that I might have the best hand. Let's go 7 big blinds, see what he decides to do. Really don't think he has a queen. I think he might have a 6, maybe an 8. But it doesn't matter. We're going to take it down. Take another 15 big blind pot, 9 big blind profit. Love to see it. Moving on to our next hand, we got the 7s. Shout out to Wolfgang. I know it's his favorite hand. That's the him and Rampage are kind of the reason I started playing poker, like seriously. And then since then I've found Jonathan Little and actual poker players who know what they're doing, and I've learned a lot since then. Wolfgang and Rampage, I didn't learn a goddamn thing. That shit is just entertaining. But either way, we're still winning tournaments. We're doing fucking amazing, honestly. Like, we have. This is our second tournament win of the year. I think our 6th in the past 2 years. Countless cashes. I think I definitely have over 100 tournament cashes in the past year and a half. I just need to work more on getting to the final table and taking that shit down, really. Like really being able to take it down and gathering range information better and a whole lot of things. It's just a lot of things we got to work on, but we'll get there eventually. We're just got to keep grinding, and hopefully we'll make some coinage. Obviously, we're calling this all in, and we have the best of it, surprisingly. See what I'm saying? Like, these guys are jamming with absolute garbo. Absolute garbage. And I'm getting hyped because, it's been a while since I've won in a poker tournament. It's been since I won that, since I won that AK tournament. Like, it's really just been kind of downhill. So it feels real good to be winning back some money and bringing the confidence back up. Just knowing that, you got this. You're good at poker. You know what you're doing. You've learned a lot. Use that knowledge to your fucking advantage. And, I mean, we're sitting pretty right now. We got however many big blinds. We got, what does that say, 63? And we get another pair of queens. I don't think I've gotten a pocket queens this often in a tournament. Or, I'm sorry, this many times in a tournament, ever. And we flop a full house, which is fucking amazing. Obviously, I lose to king, queen, but I block king, queen. So I think it's very difficult for somebody to have that. See, I think 50% is too big here. I think I have to go smaller. Yeah, and they both fold, so I think I definitely have to go smaller there. Moving on to our next hand, we got Queen 4 of Hearts on the button. Like I told you guys, I played pretty loose and aggressive this tournament, so I can't imagine that I'm going to fold this hand, especially if it folds to me. With 3 players ahead of me, I'm definitely going to apply some pressure, raise up the blinds. That was kind of the mindset I had this whole tournament. Just, put the pressure, apply that shit, and really just pick up as many blinds and pots as I can. I kind of played like a maniac this tournament for sure. But like, we kind of connect with this flop. I don't know, from the dealer button. I don't think our range is gonna hit this flop too many times. I may have a king 4 or something. I did raise, so I am repping a semi-strong hand. We turn a queen, but now Broadway comes in with ace jack, and now he's gonna lead out for 9 big blinds. No sir, no sir. You're too transparent. I'm not stupid. You definitely just turn 2 pair or maybe Broadway, and it's just so transparent. So easy playing against these guys. Like, it really is. Like, it's okay to lose a little bit of money. Lose a little bit of money here to get information. And honestly, I didn't really even lose that much money. I did a standard C bet, and then he donked on the turn for 9 big blinds. Like, you're pretty much screaming you have a strong hand. Or it may have been a bluff, and I could be completely wrong. But who knows? I guess we'll have to. I guess we'll never find out. And let's be real, I'm not really gonna dive too deep into the hand. I'm not gonna play on this website all that often, and chances are I'm probably not gonna play with him all that often. So there's really no need for me to take down the information. On Club WPT Gold, however, I recognize a lot of players, and I know for a fact they recognize me, because I be whooping that ass, you know? Just be knocking motherfuckers out, left and right, boom, bop, beep, bop, boom. You know what I mean? Alright, back to poker. We got 7-9 of clubs. Pretty shitty hand. I'm definitely c-betting. Gotta keep blasting now because I already repped. I had a strong hand. 3 big blinds. I don't want to lose too much if he ends up raising me. Because if he raises, I end up having to fold. And I show him the bluff because he's a bitch. And, you know, I want to let him know that he can't fuck with me. He really can't. Now, on the small blind, we got ace-3 offsuit. And not the best of hands. You know, we're still got some ways to go. I don't even think we're in the money yet. Or are we? I don't know. Maybe we did. If we are, we just reached it. I think it was only like top 15 players get paid or something. This guy goes all in. Obviously, that's an easy fold. No decision to even fucking make there. So, let's see what this guy does. He ends up deciding to fold too. And Mr. Short Stack over here picks up a decently sized pot. Moving on to our next hand, Queen King offsuit in the small blind. Not the best of hands. Not the best hand, but we definitely can raise if it folds around to us. You know, see what the dealio is. So let's see. And like I thought, it raises, or I'm sorry, it folds around to me. We already have a pre-flop raiser, so let's just call, see what the flop comes out. Comes 10-7-3 rainbow. Don't really see a whole lot of merit in continuing, especially not an 8 big blind bet. I feel like he definitely has queens or kings, maybe jacks. And he's going to take down the pot right there. But you're not going to take down the tournament, my man. Hope you know that. Alright, we definitely dropped down a lot. Down drop to 30 big blinds. Obviously, levels have attributed to that. But we've also lost some pots. Pretty much drew card dead for a little while, for about 30 minutes or so. And you know, we just gotta pick up pots every way we can now. Winner all ins, pick up some bounties, get some extra mignon. We got 10 kings suited. Obviously, we're gonna raise here. 3 big blinds. I don't know. Maybe I'm not playing right. Maybe I'm playing like a jamoke. But it doesn't matter when you take down pots, does it? Move up to 34 big blinds. Love it. We got 8-7 offsuit. Under the gun is. I was thinking about raising it, but under the gun is just too risky. Let's just fold. Move on to the next hand. We got 10 players left in the tournament. And we got 5-7 offsuit on the button. I'm kind of tempted to play this hand. You know, don't really know. Just thinking about it. Kind of have to wait and see what happens. It folds to me, and let's just raise it. As you can see, my mind's just flying through all the options. I think 3 big blinds is the best. Let's take this down here. If he calls, maybe we could take down with a c-bet on the flop and pick up even more big blinds. He calls. Flop comes out ace 10-8 with 2 clubs out there. Obviously, we're going to do a c-bet, and he folds. And it's just that easy. Pick up some blinds. We're back up to 42. Never mind, 34 because the levels just changed. And we have 8-10 of hearts. Kind of in position. I don't know. I feel like I probably can play this hand. Raise it back up to 3 big blinds. See what we get. Maybe we could just take this down here and, pick up some blinds, pick up two extra big blinds. At this stage in the tournament, even a 3 or 4 big blinds it's definitely great. It's a great pickup. But as you guys can see here, we get shoved on, so we're just gonna have to go ahead and fold this hand and get rid of it. Move on to the next. Alright, and for our next hand, we got 6-2 of diamonds in the big blind. Pretty shitty fucking hand, if you ask me. We're still in 5th place with God knows how many people are left. I don't know. Don't really care because we're only looking for 1st place. We're not looking for some bullshit 3rd place finish or 2nd place finish or even 6, 7, 8. Nah, we're looking for 1st. Or maybe even a chop. That's another cool thing about this website. They do let you chop tournaments, which is pretty fucking insane. I did not think that was possible in online poker. So to me, that was pretty cool. Alright, we flop bottom pair on a gut shot board, pretty connected. Don't really see any reason to betting, except for now because I have 3 of a kind. It's really not the best fucking hand though, because I need ace 4 makes a straight, 2-3 makes a full house, no flushes, no straights. Well, no, there is a straight out there, but I don't think he fucking has it. So this is bet 5 big blinds. I feel like I probably could have gone for all of it, but can't be greedy. Got to pick up blinds, especially being kind of short stacked with 19 big blinds. But not anymore because we picked that up and now we have 42 big blinds. 34 big blinds. Sorry. Goddamn levels keep changing and keep fucking up my stack. But now we're back up to 2nd place with this is the final table, definitely. Yeah, because they wouldn't let a chop if we weren't in the final table. So, we're here. We're here. We've made it. We made it to the final table on our first tournament on Clubs Poker. Very small tournament field. There was only 48 players. Very soft tournament field. Stupid easy to win against. And like shit, like I don't know, like it kind of just felt like I was destined to win this, which I haven't felt like that in a while, and it felt pretty good. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of how I feel about this deep stack tournament I'm playing tonight. We got 55K up top for 1st place. Like that, I need that. You feel me? I need that. That would start off not start. I mean, I already have a pretty healthy poker bankroll, but that would boost the poker bankroll so high, and I'd be out to WSOP playing one event, man. Like, I really just want to play one event at the WSOP this year. I don't think I'm going to be able to because just finances and work and all these other factors. Me and my wife are going to Puerto Rico in August, so the only way I can really go to Vegas for the World Series is by winning one of these big ass tournaments. But like I said, I will be playing at the Pompano Beach circuit down in or over in October. They haven't announced the schedule yet, so I don't know what tournaments I'm going to be playing. Definitely won't be no main event. I don't have the $2,500 or $5,000 that it's going to be. But I will play one of the $400, $500 tournaments for sure. For sure. That would be freaking amazing to be able to what was I saying? I don't know. Sorry, I got lost. We take down a bounty there, move back up to 23 big blinds. And oh, what I was saying, it would be pretty cool to win a WSOP circuit ring. The dream is to win a bracelet, but a ring would do pretty good too, to say the least. You know. Moving on. We're in. It looks like 5th place out of 7 players left. Yeah, 7 players left. I'm in 5th. Got 20 big blinds. Still playing my aggressive strategy. Queen 9 suited, definitely raising. We got 5 players on the 5 players going to a flop. Not really the best of situations. kind of, you know, kind of twisted between checking and betting, but I think checking is the best option here with so many players. If we were heads up, it's definitely a call for sure. And then this guy donks out for 10 big blinds. We're obviously just gonna fold, you know. And moving on, we got King 10 of clubs on the button. Not the worst hand to have. Not really the best. It's honestly kind of shitty, but it's definitely not the worst. Let's see. We jam, obviously. I think this was probably pretty stupid. Definitely feel like I should have just raised and gone to a flop and try to take down some more money. But I think my mindset at this time was, we're less than 20 big blinds. Let's try to take down some pots, win a couple blinds, and get some placement back. You know what I mean? Moving on, we got Ace Five of Diamonds with 19 big blinds. We're sitting. It looks like 6 out of 7 right now, so it's not really that good. Yeah, we're definitely 6 out of 7 looking at these stacks. So, you know, don't kind of still twisted as to what the hell I'm gonna do here. I think the maniac in me wants to go all in and just send that shit, but not sure. Under the gun is gonna raise to 3 big blinds. I think we just have an easy call here. Yes, we do. Going heads up, and we flop top pair, so that's pretty good. Ace deuce makes a straight, but does he really have ace deuce? We just shove, like fuck it. And he flips over ace three, which is absolutely ridiculous. Why is he going all in? Why is he calling my all in with ace three? Like it wasn't even suited. Why is he raising on that? Like it's just I never would have put him on ace three. I would have put him on the way he was raising. I would have put him on like jacks, queens, kings, maybe ace king, ace queen, ace jack, a bunch of all that type of shit. Never ace three, and then he calls my all in. Come on, come on, bro. Like you were definitely gonna lose that. You have to fold. If I you know, raise you all in, and you have a pair of threes on a board that makes a straight too, I could easily have ace deuce suited with a short stack in late position. Use that as a bluff. In the big blind, we got 5-10 off. Pretty shitty hand. So let's see what turns out here. Never mind, I folded. Guy raised up to 3 big blinds. Definitely not worth calling. But looky here, we got pocket kig. We got the kiggities. We're doing good. 2 jacks on the flop. Don't really love that. He goes all in. I don't know. Don't really know what to do. I don't think he ever has a jack here. I really don't. So I'm just gonna call. Hope this guy folds. Yeah, he has 8-7. And we river the full house. So either way, we would have took down that pot. Pretty amazing. Love it. We're down to 5 people and back to back. But it's like that. We get pocket tens. We are just sun running. We're in first place. We're gonna take this down. I already have that in the back of my mind. Like there's no other thing we could do here except take it down. Pocket tens. Have to c bet. Don't really know how much. 50% pot seems too big. Yeah, there we go. Bring it down to 3 big blinds. If we get shoved on, I might fold. That's the thing that I've tried to learn the most is think about my decisions, think about the player's decision, what cards they may have in their range, what cards they think I might have in my range. Let's see, right there, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could have made the call, but him having such a short stack, I don't think he was ever bluffing there. I think he definitely just had the ace. So let's see. We got 10 jack offsuit. Pretty okay hand. We got flopping open ended. We could hit a nine or a. If we hit a nine or a ace, then we have the straight. So we're definitely just gonna keep blasting here and keep playing aggressive. I have to keep blasting here. Yeah, no. Have to keep blasting here. I don't think 9 is big enough. I really don't. I understand I have to make it look like a value bet, but see, there you go. I guess in the end, I guess I'm glad I didn't lose that much money. We are back down to 29 big blinds, so don't really love that. I think about, typing a little something to this cocksucker, but I decided against it. I said, let me just leave it alone. Little bitch boy over here. Alrighty, that's what I'm talking about, baby. We flopped the nut flush draw on a queen high flop. We just called because why not? And we're probably gonna lose. We did lose. Jesus Christ! Look at my reaction. Just playing stupid. Playing stupid. All right, let's get the hat back on. Let's get our mind right. We got 8 big blinds. We're in last place. Still looking for first place. We've been in this situation before, and we'll be in this situation again in the future. And that's the thing. You can't go on tilt. I got 8 big blinds left. That's still a healthy stack. Pretty much all in or fold at this point, but just gotta pick my spot and get it in. Okay, this is my spot. Yeah, for sure. Ace high. Ah, Jesus Christ. And then this is where I start to get worried. I get 3 other players to call me. So the good news is I flop an ace. Bad news is I don't have a good kicker, and there's a straight out there. And if I win this hand, then I'll triple up or quadruple up. I don't really know. But either way, I'll be in very good shape if I win this hand. But when he shoves, kind of leads me to believe he has ace queen. Flips over ace jack. We turn the frickin' 9. He miss out on the flush. And then bam, look at my frickin' reaction. Let's go. We're back alive. We have 32 bigs. We are doing amazing. I can't believe it. Definitely got lucky as hell there. And sometimes that's what you need. You gotta be lucky rather than good. Sometimes. Only sometimes. It's definitely better to be good most of the time. We look at the chop, see what it is. Nobody's gonna go for that right now. I think the only way we're going for that is if we get down to the final 2 players, and that is exactly what happens. Don't remember which one of these guys ends up being heads up with me, but in the end, we decide to chop and just split the prize. Make out for a little pretty good profit. $33 buy-in to whatever it was I won, and we're picking up blinds. Picking up blinds. Like I said again, guys, if you liked the video, if you guys don't like the video, leave a comment down below. Tell me where I could do better. Tell me what you guys want to see. Tell me if I'm fucking up these hands, which I know I probably am, a bunch of them, but we're playing good. We making money, baby. We making that money on, and that's all you can really ask for in this life. I'm not making a lot. I'm only up, as you guys can see, $10,300 on the year, which not really the best, but for for right now as a part-time gig, 10,000 extra bucks in a year is it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and I'm not upset about that. Last year I think I made like 6K in the whole 12 months, the whole calendar year. So to be able to already be at 10K halfway through the year is like it's unbelievable. Really, really just makes me feel good to show how far I've come and like boom, baby, another bounty getting taken down. That's what we talking about. Let's go. We're hyped. We're hyped. He had a pretty big bounty on him, if I'm not mistaken. No, he didn't. He had $15, but that's 15 extra dollars into the bankroll. Like we already won back. We won back our entry a long time ago. We've been knocking players out left and right this tournament. We've been feeling like Mike Tyson in his prime before the whole incident happened with that one girl. But that's besides the point. I'm knocking these motherfuckers out left and right. You feel me? All right, let's go. We're gonna raise it up 6-7. We have a gut shot. Pretty much other than that, this is a total bluff. We have probably little to no equity, maybe like 10%. With the three, on the river, pairs the board. Flush doesn't come in. I think I have to go pretty big to win this pot. 9.5 big blinds. Pretty much a pot size bet. And he folds. We take it down. You know, again, guys, like on this website, you can't bluff these players. I just got lucky there. Like I really got lucky that his flush didn't get there, cause like, well, I mean, I guess it wasn't luck. His flush didn't get there. I kind of put him on that once he kept betting, and I mean, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. Like they're gonna bet or they're gonna fold. That's it. If they don't have it, then they're gonna check, and then they're gonna fold. If they do have it, then they're probably gonna raise me. Real simple. Take down another pot there with king 6 of spades on a king high flop. Moving on to the next hand in the small blind, we got king 10 offsuit. Again, I'm firing, raising it up, pretty much raising almost every single hand I play. Not doing any limping. I am folding a lot to C bets. I think I folded like 80 or 85% to C bets in this tournament, which is way too fucking high, especially against these wrecks. These guys who don't know how to play, like I definitely can't be doing that. But we're in here. We're four-handed, playing for first, playing for a chop because that's what it's gonna be. And we have ace 9 offsuit. We raise it up to 3 big blinds. He calls. We flop top pair with the ace, no kicker. Don't really know what to do. Kind of just go small, 3 big blinds. He's probably just gonna fold unless he has hearts. Let's see. Taking a long time, so I know he doesn't have an ace. These guys aren't good enough to use time to their advantage. He folds. We're gonna take down another 7 big blind pot. Bring us up to 47, and we're sun running. We're in first place. We got 5-6 under the gun. We're gonna fold that hand, obviously. Let's go. Let's keep moving. See what these guys do. I mean, would have flopped a gut shot, but and shit, god damn it, I hate to see that. Probably could have busted this guy out. Yeah, he's leading out. Could have picked up some easy chips. Could have knocked these cocksuckers out probably. But, I played like a pussy. What are you gonna do? This guy jams. He's gonna get the bounty. Unfortunately, he does not get the bounty. I would have beat his ass. I would have got his money too. But, that's not the world we're living in. We folded 5-6 under the gun. Like, which I think you should do most of the time. But luckily for us, good discipline rewards. And we flop open ender, but we do have to fold because that's just too big of a bet. And chances are that one of those cards come. It's just not high. Would have been cool. But guess what? Now we got ace king, baby. We're gonna raise it up 3 big blinds. 3 big blinds. See if we can get this guy to go all in. Doesn't seem like it. He's probably gonna fold, to be honest. These guys don't know what they're doing. And here it comes. He tells me exactly what he has, ace 8. And decides to run out his freaking clock before folding. And I tell him, I decide to be Mr. Nice Guy, and I tell him I have ace king. Here we got ace 3 offsuit in the big blind. I'm defending and calling everything. We flop Flat bottom pair, you know, eights and threes. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. Let's keep blasting. You want to do that to me? I'll do it right back to you with bottom pair. You think I'm scared? I know you don't have an eight. You would have snapped it. You would have snapped me off with an eight. Give me that money. 13 big blinds profit coming my way. We're up to 55 in our stack. Three-handed, ace 10 offsuit. Again, we're going three big blinds. Never mind, we're going 2.2. I should be going probably pretty big. Another C bet. See what he does. He calls us. Brings in the flush draw for me. And we have the nut. We got the nut flush draw, so we definitely miss, unfortunately. So we just gotta check here and hope that he checks back. But he's probably gonna blast. No, he checks back in, but he's probably gonna win with a pair of fives. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't really matter though, because you know what? We're still three-handed. We're still doing good. This guy's gonna take it down with, well, God knows whatever he had. He just got it pre-flop. Next hand, we moving in. We got 10 jack offsuit, and gonna have to fold here. Probably had some type of pocket pair, or maybe some kind of ace X type of hand, king X type of hand. Either way, we're gonna fold. We're gonna fold this too. Queen deuce. Never mind. We're gonna limp. Just put in the other half. Put in the other half. Now we can fold. Probably should have folded instead of just losing that full big blind. But doesn't matter. Fuck it. We got ace 8. Gonna min raise it to two big blinds. See what we get here. We get both players to call, and we flop top pair on a kind of dynamic board. 2-3 does make a straight, but don't really think anybody has 2-3. They could. I mean, we're playing three-handed. 2-3 suited definitely would be played. So, I don't know. Now any deuce makes a straight. And no flushes get in there. We're just going to check. He checks. He had a pair of fours. Don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, that just... Oh my God. See, yeah, see, this is... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not good at ranges. I feel like I'm fairly decent at them, but then the guy flips over Jack 4 and it's I don't know. I don't know. It makes me rethink my evaluation process and exactly what I'm doing here. Either way, still we took down the pot. This guy is going to take it down with a full house. He's going to definitely take the chip lead. And I mean, we're still pretty close in stacks. I think about chopping here. I end up just clicking the button, see what he decides to do. We wait for a little bit. He doesn't click it back. We have 5-3 offsuit in the big blind. We're just gonna check. Flop comes out king 7 deuce all hearts. Still we're checking back. No need to bet on this flop. If he checks back, he probably doesn't have a king. He does not have a king. And now the board pairs with another deuce. Still, we have complete air. No need to bluff. This guy has so much money, he could call us off with pretty much anything. And the board finishes off the full house opportunities, quad opportunities. And he decides. He decides. He decides he wants to chop. And you know what? I think about it for a second. I think, can I really beat this guy? Do I really want to try and beat this guy? Take a look at the prize money to see like you know, what are we really playing for? It was like 50 bucks. 50 bucks more for first place, but 60 bucks less for second place. as opposed to the chop. So shit, we just decide. I click it back, and we're gonna, just split it up right here. I think I had more bounties than him. I think I had more bounties than him, which led to me being the winner. Don't really know how that works, but we gonna take it down right there. $307 from a $33 buy-in, plus my bounties, which is about another $80. So I took home about 387 in this tournament. We love it. Let's go to the outro, baby. So there you have it. Won first place. Got pretty lucky there at the end, won't lie. But sometimes you need that luck. And honestly, I have some pretty big leaks in my game that I have to plug up. I have to definitely realize people's range is better. I have to stop folding to C bets so often. I think I folded to C bets like 80% of the time in this tournament, which is terrible. That's terrible play. That's a losing EV strategy. So a lot of plugs that we gotta, or a lot of leaks that we have to plug up. But hey, that's what we do this for, to find out where we can get better and find out more ways to dominate. Tomorrow, we are going to play the $110 to $250,000 guaranteed tournament on Club WPT Gold. We won a satellite tournament to get an entry into that. So that was, we're crushing this week. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Winning that tournament and running deep in this one that I'm playing right now is, definitely boosting the confidence. So, like I said again, like the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and we'll be back in a couple of weeks for the next video. Deuce.